Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. I'm Nicole. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful that you are here with me today. Thank you so much. So I want to talk about cutting people off that shouldn't be in your life anymore. I'm just going to keep it real. You know, we hold on to people so much that we are so afraid to let certain people go. And I'm just here to tell you, everyone is not meant to continue on with you in your journey for the rest of your life. That's just facts. You know, we have to start breaking this attachment that we have to people and who they are in our life. Now, I'm not saying go home and cut off 5 of your friends. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. Please do not take that out of context. I'm not saying that, Nicole is like the cutoff queen. Cut them and go. I'm not saying that, okay, at all. Please do not take that. I'm not saying that. But many of us have certain people in our life that no longer serve a purpose in our life, that are blocking us from moving to the next level. So the point is, we have to put awareness on that, and we have to understand that everyone is not meant to always be with us on every part of our journey. Some people need to go. Because I'm here to tell you right now, if you're trying to continue to go to the next level, to be elevated, to continue to grow, certain people in your life cannot stay on that journey with you, and spirit will not continue to promote and elevate you if you keep certain people in your life in that capacity. Now, for me, for example, when I started going through my spiritual awakening, so I started going through my spiritual awakening, like I told you, I was hard-headed. I'm very hard-headed, and I'm realizing that more and more now how hard-headed I am. I feel like I started waking up in 2012, 2013. However, I really didn't start really making the steps to really get the progress going to grow until probably about 2015. So 2012, 2013, I started feeling like, okay, something's missing. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm just not feeling like the old Nicole. But like I said, it took me years to really start committing to personal growth, because that's really what it is. You have to commit to personal growth. And when you commit to personal growth, you commit to healing. And when you commit to healing, you understand that healing is ongoing. It doesn't stop. It never ends. It honestly never ends. Like, you're healing every day. And you have to be okay with that. So during my journey, I started seeing people that were in my life during certain moments in my life. And I started feeling like, I don't really feel like we're connecting like we used to. Like, because I'm changing and I'm growing and I'm on a journey of personal growth, I'm starting to not feel that connection that I felt with you before. And, I've lost many friends along that path, and it did hurt. But I had to say to myself, listen, are you going to continue to have these connections with people that you know? Like, for me, again, I'm hard-headed. It was at a point where it was like, you could not deny it. I could not deny it anymore. It was screaming in my face. I didn't like how I felt when I was around them. They didn't make me feel like this was genuine anymore. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel, and when you're living in your truth, because when you have your awakening, you're starting to live in your truth. You're starting to know the truth, okay? Before your awakening, many people, we were in autopilot. I mean, literally, like, for me, it was autopilot. It was a hamster wheel. It was the same thing every day in and day out. I mean, there were different There were moments of variables, of course, with travel and, again, with me, I became a mother. So, and I was married, but, it was mainly like the same stuff. So when you start to have an awakening, you start to realize like you want to know more. You start to know what your truth is, and you start to want to know who you are, because that's really what this awakening is about. Finding out who you are and why you are here. What's your purpose? What are you meant to do? What is your path? What are you supposed to be doing? You're still supposed to be working your job, just work, eat, travel sometime, kiki with friends on the phone, but like, what else? It's more to that than this. So what else are you supposed to be doing? So many people on the earth are waking up. Some people were waking up, years ago, and it took that process. Like for me, I started waking up years ago, but it took me a while to really get on board and really understand what I'm supposed to be doing. So many people are starting to wake up now, which is beautiful, because you're starting to see more people having awareness for what's happening in the world and wanting to find their purpose, find the reason why they are here, and they're motivated to become better, to do better, to put out more loving energy into the collective, into the world, and adding value to the world. Not just like, foolishness, which you see does still go on, but people want to step up and make this world a better place. So it's a beautiful thing happening. But back to, I don't want to get too off here, but back to cutting people off. Think about the people in your life. Think about their place in your life, and think about how they make you feel. Now, this is not all about like a self-serving situation. In any connection, there should be equal give and take. You give, you receive, they give, they receive. But if you're constantly giving too much, which I guilty of, I definitely have been in connections, and I'm not saying romantic. Again, when I say connections, this is just with anything. Friendships, relationships, connections, whatever. I've been in situations where I've given too much. I've given too much and I did not receive the amount that I should receive back. Now, I'm not blaming anyone for that. If it's anyone's fault, it's my fault, because I didn't have the proper boundaries. But I had to look at those situations to see what those situations were teaching me. And those connections were teaching me that I needed boundaries, that I needed to create boundaries, because I didn't have the proper boundaries. I was becoming so spent because I was giving, and not allowing to myself to receive the way I should. Sometimes I would receive, but I wasn't always open to receive. So I had to look at those situations and say, hey, I need to create boundaries. I need to do better. But I started feeling like these people, basically, we came to the end of our road. The lessons that were presented, I feel like I learned. I feel like I was not receiving the type of energy that I needed from those people anymore. But before I cut them off from my life, I had to look at myself and get honest with myself, because you have to get honest with yourself before you do something like that. You need to be honest with you. You need to sit down, be still, and be honest. I had to look at myself and say, have I done everything that I know I could have done to make this situation better, to help this person, or to give to this person, or receive from this person? I had to look at that. Then I had to look at, how do I feel when I'm with this person now? How does this person make me feel? What do I feel when I'm with this person? Do I feel this is sincere? Do I feel like I'm getting the energy that I'm putting out? Because I know what I'm doing. And then I had to look at myself, like, what energy are you putting out? I had to look at all of these things and be honest. Am I receiving the energy that I'm putting out? Am I gaining the kind of knowledge that I want to gain from this person? Or have I done all that already? And now it's just, we're moving in different directions. I feel in society, we've been programmed to believe that, if I knew this person from second grade, I got to hold on to them for dear life until I'm 80 years old, just so I can say, I've known this person since I was second grade, and this person has been a true friend for me for all these years. Look at me, I'm 80 years old. I've been friend. Like, no, absolutely not. Now, that's all well and fine if that is the case. If you and this person have been friends since second grade and you all are intentionally growing and still have a good connection where there's equal give and take, proper boundaries, proper space, but also the love and energy is flowing and reciprocal, great, awesome. Keep that going. Keep that energy there. However, if you're in a situation where it's basically dead, you don't have much to talk about anymore, you really don't even like being around this person, it's more of a chore. Instead of like, you want to be around this person, it's more of let's hold on to the years. Let's hold on to the old times. Let's think about all the good times. It's time to go. Because guess what? There are so many people to meet. There are so many more connections to make. There are so many like people on this earth that you have other contracts with that can have a space in your life, even if it is for a year. You know, I meet people all the time. Like, I'll meet people at a store. You know, we'll just have, of course, now with COVID, 6 feet apart, being safe, but we'll just have a friendly conversation. And they're like, have a great day. And I'm like, have a great day too. But you know what? It was a great energy exchange. I may have learned something, or I had a funny, witty conversation, and it was great. And I just let that person go. That's it. Like, we don't have to hold on and be so attached to everything. And I feel like we have been programmed to believe if you don't hold on tight, it's just not going to make it. Like, no. So really think about, as you continue to grow, how the people in your life fit in. Are they really your tribe? Are they really down for you? Are they really your friend? Can you sit up here and call this person? And if you need somebody to hype you up real quick, are they going to hype you up? Or are they like low-key shading you and going to put you down? Or are they jealous of you? Because that's been an issue for many people as well. Frenemies. You know, because at this point, we're in 2020 going to 2021. It's no time for that at all. At all. And this is what you have to tell yourself. And you have to be mature enough to say, you know what, friend? I'm sorry. I feel like we're going in different directions. I wish you well. I thank you for what you've done in my life. I'm so grateful. I thank you for everything. I thank you for our conversations. I thank you for doing this. I thank you for doing that. I wish you well. I wish you nothing but the best. We're just going in different paths. I love you. I'm grateful for you, but thank you. And that's it. That's it. That's all it is. That's it. And when you're able to have those mature conversations, that person will not only respect you more, they will be hurt too, of course, but they will respect you and understand that the time we had together, let's be grateful for that and let's move on with our lives. And that's it. So comment below and tell me how this video resonated with you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Thank you. I will see you on the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. I'll see you all later. Bye.